All right, what's up, guys? How's it going? We're going to break down Shang Tsung for you in about 5 minutes. We're going to keep it short and dirty. This is a guide for beginners. If you just bought the game yesterday and you want to learn Shang Tsung, this is the place for you. We're going to go over some of his important moves so that way you can just hit the ground running, right? With this guide and this video, this will give you enough to go online and not be completely foolish. So let's get into it real quick, right? Shang Tsung, why would you pick this character? Because you want to control your opponent, right? Shang Tsung is a character that is all about controlling their opponent, forcing a mistake out of them, and making them do what you want them to do. If that sounds like the kind of shit you want to be up to in Mortal Kombat, then this is the kind of shithead character you need to be playing. So, going into that, what is the character archetype of Shang Tsung? He is primarily a zoner. That doesn't mean that he sits over here full screen and just kind of spams this shit. Shang Tsung is a zoner in the sense that he controls space, right? Remember, that is the theme of Shang Tsung. He is a control character. I want you to stand here. I want you to do this. And he does that by controlling space, which is the primary idea behind zoning. He controls space. By controlling space, he controls you, or whoever you're fighting. Anyways, the build you want to start with as a beginner, if we go over to our abilities here, we have it set up with the ground eruption and the smoky shake. So that would be this move here, boom, 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 right? And that move there. The reason why these moves are key, the ground eruption allows him to control space, right? You can place it there, you can place it close, you can place it far away, right? You can actually place it quite far away, right? And that allows him to keep you out when he wants to keep you out. And if he grabs an errant hit, he can easily get a bigger combo. The reason why you want to take the smoke shake is this is quite possibly the best projectile counter in the game. When he does smoky, if he gets hit with any kind of projectile, he teleports. Let me just have Sub-Zero record, right, so you can see. He does the ice ball, all right, so we do the smoky shake, and he punishes the ice ball. What this allows you to do, again, is it allows Shang Tsung to control their opponent. I can shoot you. You cannot shoot me. If you shoot me, I will smoky cut you, right? Again, we're going back on the theme of control. All of Shang Tsung's moves are meant to control his opponent, and the ground eruption controls where they can stand, and it also controls how much health they have when you combo off of it. And the smoky parry controls whether or not they can throw projectiles to counter the projectiles you are throwing on screen. So that is the important build. Now, as for special moves, he does have a couple other special moves. Why is he still doing this? Stop that, Sub-Zero. So as for special moves, right, the other notable special moves are going to be Fire Skull and Corpse Drop. Those are going to be very, very core to what Shang Tsung does. So the Fire Skull is his straightforward fireball. You can meter burn it again to get 2 fireballs. You can even build your character to throw 3 fireballs, but that's pretty bad. Don't ever do that, right? And he's got the Corpse Drop, where he drops the dude from the sky. You can put it close. You can put it mid. You can put it far away, right? I got a backdash to make it look far away. You can even put it right at full screen. So as you can see, the theme here is I'm going to put projectiles in places where I think you're going to stand so I can hit you and you can't hit me, and I can control the situation. Remember, that's the theme we're working with here. Those are his special moves, and that's the kind of build that I would recommend for a beginner to get a feel for what Shang Tsung's all about. Obviously, you can find other stuff. There are obviously other builds that are more complex and complicated, but this is for fucking people that don't know what the hell they're doing in Mortal Kombat. Now, your most important normals, or strings, are going to be the 4-2-4 string, right? Now, this has 2 ways to end it. You got 4-2-3, 2-4-3, right? And you got 4-2-4-4, or 2-4-2. Hold on. 4-2-4-3 and 4-2-4-2. God fucking, I try to do these in one take, right? So, 4-2-4-2. This allows you in the corner to get a launch. You can get a combo. You can even get combos off of it mid-screen depending on your build, but we're not going to get into that. What's most important about this string is if you look at 4-2-4-2, you will see that 4-2-4-2 is +4 on block. That means he has block advantage. That means that my next move, depending on what move I pick, And what move you pick after you block this move, my move will probably interrupt your next move. That's the control thing, right? I do this move, 4-2, 4-2. You don't get to press any more buttons. I get to do another move even though you blocked, controlling the flow. Now, there is a gap in 4-2, 4-2. Right before the fire comes out, they can flawless block and punish you. So you want to alternate with the other string, 4-2, 4-3. Boom. 4-2, 4-3 cannot be flawless blocked, and it has a crushing blow if they're trying to interrupt it. So nice little gimmick you can do is 4-2, 4, stagger, 4-2 again. All right, they're blocking this. They're getting mad. They want to start pressing. Bam, you hit the crushing blow. All right, that's the 4-2, 4 string. The next string that's important is the 1-1 string, right? His jab. You got that, right? There are two ways you can end this. You can do a 1-1-4, which is special or cancelable, or a full combo. Or you can do 1-1-2. 1-1-2, if we look at the frame data here, again, +6 on block, which means if they block this button, this string, my next attack will probably interrupt theirs, right? My next attack will come out, and I have advantage, and you will get interrupted unless you press something really, really fast, and I do something really, really slow. That's the mind games of it. But again, this controls whether or not your opponent can press buttons. If you can enforce block advantage, they never get a button out, and they're like, what the fuck? I just got beat up, and I didn't even get to hit you, right? That's the core, all right? So that's 1-1 string. The other string that we want to look at is the back 3 string. So he has 2 follow-ups to that, back 3 down 4, and he's got back 3 up 4, and like, oh, this dumb shit, right? That's not the important thing. The important thing is back 3, right? It is a 10-frame low. Basically a 10-frame mid. You can use lows like mids. But if you look at back 3, where's the back 3? Back 3 starts up in 10 frames. This means at the close range, when they start mashing this shit, you can use this to check them, right? If they did a poke and you blocked it, you go right into that. And you will interrupt their down 1 spamming. You got to have a good mid to do that. So that's the important thing. And also if you do this one, you can convert into full combo, whatever. That string is not as important as back 3 down 4. This, safe. This, not so safe. They can just uppercut you when they see you jump in the air. Or they could just down poke you when they see you jump in the air. So that's not a very safe thing to throw out. It is a nifty, one of the more stronger combo damage strings that he's got. But use that one sparingly. You want to use the back 3 down 4 more. That's going to be the good juice. And this is, again, something to stop people from just mashing on you and pressing down 1, down 1, down 1, grab. Right, that's the one. And also because he ducks down, he ducks under grabs. So if they're doing down 1, or down 1, grab, down 1, grab, it doesn't matter. Like, this will interrupt them on their negative frames. And if they try to grab you, he's going to low profile it 9 times out of 10. The other important moves that we need to discuss are going to be the forward 3 and the forward 4. These two moves kind of go in tandem, right? We have forward 4 and we have forward 3. Both of them look very, very similar. He kind of runs and then jumps and does a little kick. What's important about these, specifically forward 4, this one, boom, right? Forward 4, if we look at the frame data here, is +5 on block. So again, it's enforcing your advantage and not allowing them to press buttons. You're controlling them. I could get into deeper what plus on block and all of that means, but you don't need to know that. Right now, you need to know just do this move a lot. Now, the problem with this move is it is a high, right? So if I do forward 4 and they duck, so we could set Sub-Zero to neutral duck. Oh, hold on. Neutral duck, right? And it whiffs. Right? So now you don't get any plus frames. They're just down to you, and they get a fucking crushing blow. So you counter that with forward 3. Forward 3 is an overhead. It's not plus on block. It's safe-ish, right? They can't really punish it, but the idea is you alternate between these two to get them scared to just neutral duck, right? They have to block. If they block, then you do the forward 4, because even if they crouch block, forward 4 is still going to hit them. They have to neutral duck to not get hit by the forward 4. So if they neutral duck, you hit them with the forward 3. If they're crouch blocking, you do the forward 4. Now I'm at plus frames, and I can go into whatever I want, right? I can do whatever moves I want, and they have to respect them, right? So that's the importance of the forward 3 and the back 3. The final thing we want to cover, right? So we have our build. We have our goal as a player, or our archetype as a character, what he wants to do. We have our important moves. Now we need to know our positioning. The positioning for Shang Tsung is generally, let me get him to turn off this shit and stop stance holding. Just stand, right? Positioning is very, very important. The position you want to play Shang Tsung is at position 3, which is approximately 1 backdash away from your starting position. So at the round of start, right, round 1, fight, this is where you're at, backdash. This is where you want to be. You want to try and maintain this spot. Sure, you could be over here and kind of shoot shit like an idiot, and that's fine. But for the most part, you want to be at position 3. And that's because you can play the neutral from there. You can react to most of what your opponent's going to do, but you can also interrupt them. So from position 3, right, I'm a zoner. They're going to want to come in. If they want to come in, I can throw forward 2-4 out there. Hit confirm for a combo, obviously. But I can throw forward 2-4 out there. And if they did any forward movement, they will get hit. That's what I'm talking about, controlling space. I'm putting my buttons out on screen before you even get to where you're going to stand. And if you walk forward, you're getting hit. And the thing about that range and that string specifically is I can kind of throw this out, and if it whiffs, I can just block. It's kind of hard to react to that at that range, right? So if I'm standing back at position 3 and I'm pelting you with shit, right? I'm pelting you with fireballs, and I'm trying to maintain the positioning because the fireball pushes you back. I'm trying to stay around there. Eventually, you're going to get antsy and want to come in, and that's when you get hit with that. And that's kind of what you want to do with Shang Tsung for the most of the match. You want to keep them at position 3, pelt them with your annoying shit. If they try to advance, you hit the forward 2-4. If they do get in on you, you have your 1-1. You have, your back 3. You have tools to protect yourself at close range, but you primarily want to stay at the mid-range. Shang Tsung is okay at full screen. It's not his best range. It's very hard for him to control space at full screen because his projectiles have travel time, so you can see him coming, and that's about it, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Fucking thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Listen, I'm trying to get rich making fucking video game videos, so make me rich, assholes. Tell your friends to play Shang Tsung, and I'm going to get out of here, all right? Peace.